It's coming true. Yes, it's beginning. The all-important, exciting Women's Premier League is set to start this Saturday at the DY Patil Stadium in Mumbai. What's more exciting is on the Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund, we have the outside view wherein we are going to analyze the squad of Delhi Capitals today.
दीदी एकदम प्रो गिफ्ट है, पहन लो, स्टेंसिल जैसे यूज कर लो या फिर कुकी कटर बना लो।
प्रो नहीं ब्रो, असली प्रो तो प्रो इन्वेस्टिंग है जो दे सकता है फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, बैलेंस और लॉन्ग टर्म रिटर्न्स का एडवांटेज।
Introducing Pro Investing.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
It's certainly my favorite team in the competition, very well balanced. You have options for literally everything. Delhi Capitals had the fourth highest bid in the league, and they got the team and they spent a good purse to get the squad that they really wanted. What is the best thing that they did? They waited for the first two marquee sets. They didn't choose a player, they didn't bid for a player, they were just not there. Their first player which they wanted desperately was Jemimah Rodrigues, which got sold out for 2.2 crore rupees. And this is going to be their star player for a long time now. Captain's choice, still in the mix of things, but it's always going to be between Jemimah Rodrigues and Meg Lanning. In the longer term, Jemimah Rodrigues should be taking over as the captain of Delhi Capitals. The overseas slot, we have Meg Lanning, we have Laura Harris, who's possibly the biggest hitter in women's cricket. They have an Australian World Cup winning player, Jess Jonasson. They do have Tara Norris, who they picked up from USA, so they are the only team in the competition who can actually field in 5 overseas players if they decide to play Tara Norris. They have Alice Capsey. Alice Capsey is probably one of the most upcoming all-rounders in international cricket. Jemimah Rodrigues has played decently well with her at the Melbourne Stars. So they know each other well. Meg Lanning knows Alice Capsey well. So this is a team that's been composed pretty well. And there is one more overseas slot, and that's Morrison Cup. You do not rule out Morrison Cup in any league, in any competition in this world. She's probably the best batter and the best bowler, the best all-rounder that you have in the mix. Let's take a look at the players to watch out for. My first player would be Jemimah Rodrigues. Jemimah Rodrigues, a lot of people discard her as not a T20 player and a lot of other things, but I feel she's very important. She may not have the power game where she can clock sixes as a Richa Ghosh would do, but that's not her job. Her job is basically to play an anchor's role when needed, to basically step up the gas in the final few overs if she's still available. That's her role into the team. And she brings in that experience from the domestic Mumbai side, which she's captained for a long time. And now being a Delhi girl is going to be a little different for Jemimah. My second player to watch out for is Morrison Cup. Morrison Cup is probably the best all-rounder the world today has. She's won the WPL as the player of the final. She's won the 100 as the player of the final. She missed out on a bit taking South Africa to be the winners against Australia recently. But Morrison Cup is probably someone you can bet, and she will not let you down. My third player to watch out for is Laura Harris. A lot of people who only follow international cricket may not know about Laura Harris, but Laura Harris is Brisbane Heat's heartbeat. She comes at that crucial number 6 and 7 position, has a few balls left up her table, and she tongs sixes farther than any women I have seen do. So Laura Harris is definitely the player to be watched out for. She has been one of the steals at the auction. Delhi were very good in picking her up, and to utilize her at the number 6 or 7 position, or maybe at number 4 or 5 position in the last 2 overs, it's going to be the key. Laura Harris is a player to watch out for. X Factor. For me, the X Factor is always going to be someone who's young, someone you've not seen a lot, but someone who's going to be very crucial. For me, the X factor for Delhi Capitals is going to be the player of the final of the Under-19, T20 World Cup which India won, it's Titas Sadhu. Titas has been pretty good in the entire competition. She's bowled well over the course of the year. Now gets picked up for Delhi Capitals. Titas has a lot to prove. She comes from the same state as Indian legend Jhulan Goswami, has a very good mentorship at the Bengal level, and now with the Delhi Capitals, I feel Titas is going to be someone who can add a lot of value. Not sure of the conditions that DY Patil and CCI will offer her, but if she's still able to take that ball and take wickets, I'm sure Titas is going to be my X factor for Delhi Capitals. Let's take a look at the predicted 11. Predicted 11 looks more or less sorted here. Jemimah Rodrigues should open with Shafali Verma, the India Under-19 World Cup winning captain. Meg Lanning comes in at number 3. Number 4, I'll put in Alice Capsey. So Capsey and Lanning was my 3 and 4, but I put Capsey because she's a harder hitter of the ball. So Capsey comes at number 4. Marizan Kap comes at number 5. For me, number 6 is going to be Laura Harris. But Laura Harris shifts up and down the order depending on where the situation of the game is. My wicketkeeper in the team is always going to be Tanya Bhatia. She's possibly the best wicketkeeper in the country today. Has improved a lot with her bat, but I think that should come soon with the WPL. And my bowlers are going to be Poonam Yadav, Shikha Pandey, Radha Yadav and Titas Sadhu. So this is my composite playing 11 for the first game. Yes, they have a lot of options. Jasia Akhtar is there in their squad. They have Sneha Deepti, who's a recently mother turned cricketer back. So somebody who's juggled between the personal and professional life. So they have a lot of options. Jess Jonathan is someone I'm missing out in the 11. Tara Norris is someone they can actually field in the 11 even in place of Titas Sadhu. So they have a very good balancing option wherein they can just get someone to open, Capsey can open, Rodrigues can come at number 4. So they have a lot of options, right from captaincy, right from any player replacements, right from fielding a 5 overseas slot. I feel Delhi Capitals have all the bases covered. Okay, so where do they finish? I feel Delhi Capitals on paper looks like the strongest and the most balanced side. So they should effectively be the winners of the first Women's Premier League. But it doesn't come that way. We've seen in the men's league what happens. It all comes down to how well these all are bonded together. How well do they know each other, considering this is the first league, all the players have had very little time together. This is going to be very difficult to predict who finishes at the top, but Delhi Capitals are a sure contender on the paper. For all the latest news and updates, you need to tune into Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund presents The Outside View, and we will have each and everything from the ground, from here in the studios, everything about the Women's Premier League.